Well, Kyrie, here you are, year 3 in the NBA. What's kind of your mindset as you get ready for this day, now the media day, your third year through it? What's kind of, this is like the start of it all right now.
You know what, Mike, I just want to tell you, it's a pleasure to finally talk to you. But I'm ready to get this day over with. I'm ready to get the training camp started. It's no disrespect to you, but I'm ready to get training camp started and play for the fans.
I hear you. All the talk, and you've talked a lot. You've really had quite an off season, though, Kyrie. You've been all over the world. Is there one moment, one part of your summer that stood out to you the most, or how could you maybe single out a couple of them?
Well, Mike, it hasn't been one particular moment. It's just been the moments that I've shared with my teammates this summer, meeting up in different places and working together, building the camaraderie and chemistry that'll make us a great team this year. And that's what's been big for me, and just, assuming that leadership role and being, taking accountability for this team.
You mentioned at the end of the year, you talked about yourself, that you kind of looked in the mirror and said, hey, I got to make some changes here, didn't you?
Yep. To be known as a great player, you're going to have to do it on a consistent basis, and that's not pertaining, specifically on the court, but off the court as well. I got to take reins of myself first, and then of this team. And, I had to lead by example this summer, work my tail off to be ready for this season, and, I'm ready now.
Now, this offseason wasn't really all that much off, though. Let's talk a little bit about USA basketball. You were dazzling there, Kyrie. They're talking about you from shore to shore.
Oh, no, I was preparing a lot for that, Mike. It was just, I was getting ready for it. It was a statement for me, to show the world, that I was ready, and for the USA and Coach K to prove why I want to be on the team. And like I said, it was a statement, and I don't want it to be easy, and I had to show Coach and the other coaching staff that I could be the point guard for the USA team. Now,
from the USA, you went back to your birthplace, Melbourne, Australia. What was that like?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was so beautiful, and I just enjoyed being around the kids there. I had my own camp there, and it was just a beautiful place and a beautiful people to be around.
And then, of course, as Austin Carr joins in, says welcome back, a big smile on his face. And then you were in South Africa, and talk a little bit about that, because I read an article where that really moved you, where you saw what some people, how they have to live, and brought a little more appreciation of what we have here in this country.
Yeah, well, I went to Johannesburg, I went to Soweto, and I went to Gauteng West, and I was there with UNICEF first. And, we did a couple in-home visits, visited some schools, was playful with the kids. I was out there dancing, having dance battles, and, just being myself, being my normal kid self, and, gave me a chance to appreciate what I have over here. But, it's a first-hand experience to really understand what it was like, and, things over there are just so impoverished, and, things that need to be changed, and the kids over there are literally our future. And, I was trying to do everything to impact the youth through basketball. And, to have the ability to do that as an NBA player, I feel like it's my duty. So it's the main reason why I went over there.
Basketball can be a universal language, can't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You were smiling when you said, being the kid myself, we talk about this maturity, but there's still that smile, still that kid in you. Yeah. This group, there seems like there's a little more of a, is it familiarity? I sense a different feel to this team going into this season, Kyrie.
Well, when you walk in to this facility, Mike, I know that it's a totally different energy than it was last year. You get a different energy from all the players, and we've just been around each other a lot more, and that's what it was about. This summer was just me getting everybody together, so we just don't come in as strangers. We've all been working hard. We all know what we want to accomplish for the fans and for ourselves and for our coaching staff. But, we just want to have that familiarity going into the season. New coach, Mike Brown. Everyone talks about Mike Brown and defense. Was that the first thing he talked to you about, or what have your conversations been like with the coach? Well, me and Coach talked about it. I mean, obviously, my defense needs to get better, and I knew my defense needed to get better. A lot of, changes had to be made for myself in order to be in the best shape possible. There was a lot of there was an offensive load that I had to carry last season, and the energy that I had to give out, I just wasn't ready for it. And this season coming in, being my third year, I'm excited because I've learned from it. I've grown from it, and now I'm ready to be the best point guard in this league now, and that's on both ends of the floor, challenging everybody. And I think anyone who's seen you play knows you can be that. And the thing, and you've worked hard at it, and you look like you're in great shape. Is that part of it, Kyrie? Because health is a big thing. It's a key for you. It's key really for everybody. But for you, I think if you're on the floor, that's all going to come to you. Is that a big thing now? Dealing with that, being stronger to take the contact. Absolutely. I'm blessed enough to have the abilities to play on the court, But now this off season, I really took the dedication to the weight room and dedication off the court stuff and take care of my body, getting a chef, and just being well prepared throughout the whole entire season. Whole entire summer coming into the season. The season starts in the off season. A great player said that before, and that's where it started for me. So coming in camp, I'm more prepared than I've ever been, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get started with this group.
Now you got a chef. What's the best thing that he's made for you there that you really liked? That's healthy.
Yeah, shrimp salad, a little hot shrimp salad, and all the breakfast that I get. I enjoy breakfast. Most important meal of the day, Mike.
Is that right? Well, I'm talking to you in the morning. That's the most important. So what's a great breakfast to start the day on to fuel me through the day? Kyrie, I go on the air at 5 in the morning.
I'll tell you right now, Mike. Oatmeal with raisins and cinnamon. That's it.
That's
it?
Right
there.
And I'm good?
You're good.
I'll look like you, and I won't kind of going to go to my left and right, do the crossover? That'll happen?
Yeah.
And I don't think so. Kyrie, before we let you go, the recipe for this team, Jarrett Jack, Earl Clark, Andrew Bynum, you and Dion together another year. Your thoughts about this group and what it can accomplish?
I feel like this group has a chance to be special. From where we're starting in training camp, I feel like we're in a good place. But the true testament will be the difference in our team from game 1 to game 82. I'm looking forward to that journey and the changes that we're going to make as a team and as people throughout the season. The reason why the great teams are great is because they make changes throughout the season. They make adjustments in order to be ready for the road ahead. And we're not just preparing to play 2 games this season. We're prepared to be in the first round, play for the second round, and we're not just going to have everybody write us off and say that we're just trying to make it into the playoffs. That's not our goal. We don't want to be the 8th seed on the East and just barely make it by. We want to be up with the top tier teams, and there's a lot of dedication, sacrifice we have to do in order to be there.
Well, the word journey is the right one. You've got it together there. The journey begins. Kyrie, all the best this year. Best of luck on the floor, health-wise. I'm going to go get me some oatmeal.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.